the starting five. And for Memphis, John Calipayme, his first Conference USA championship. And the lineup for the Tigers: DeJuan Irwin, Arthur Barkley, Darius Washington Jr., Anthony Rice, and Jeremy Hunt. And Jim, what do you expect in this game?
Well, a couple of things, Vern, that I would focus on. Number one, the intensity level will be high, but think about the three-point defense that Louisville throws up there. Memphis came out shooting the ball very well from the outside last night, so watch for that defensively. I think they also want to establish Miles and get him involved. Get him the touches, make him trigger the offense as much as possible. And also a big question, I think, with bouncing back. Will Memphis have enough legs? This is their fourth game in 4 days, and this one's coming in about, what, 12 hours or so from when they got off the court last night.
Rick Hartzell, Steve Olson, and Tom Eads are the officiating crew. These two teams split 1-1 in regular season play. And Louisville won at Memphis. That was part of that 4-game losing streak. And it's in the hands of Darius Washington Jr., the freshman point guard out of Winter Park, Florida.
And Louisville starts in the 2-3 zone. They've been playing that much, much more. You'll probably see 70% of that, I would think, today. Good collapse early on.
Ellis Miles tries to save it, can't. It is out of bounds. It will be Memphis ball. Memphis yesterday had a relatively easy battle with University of South Florida, while Louisville was extended in winning over University of Alabama Birmingham. They actually trailed by 9, 49-40, early second half.
Rick Pitino even saying that he thought that might have made it a little easier for Memphis to come into this game this afternoon. A little bit of coach talk. Don't you think this is a team that's played 4 straight days? It can't get any tougher than this.
This is Washington. Entry pass inside. Irwin, turnaround jumper too strong. Barkley saves it. Rice inside the arc. There's the putback underneath.
Well, we're seeing early on that it's difficult to come out of his zone and block out. The air balls are almost impossible to block out and get that. That's up for grabs, but they must do, Louisville, a better job of finding guys in their area and blocking them out in the zone.
Here's Miles back outside, and they put it in the hands of Taekwon Dean, just off a bout with mononucleosis. He's not 100%, especially where stamina is concerned. Now Larry O'Bannon off the glass, beautiful shot.
Oh, and a tough shot, too, going to his right just then. I think he wanted to try to turn the corner a little bit and head those shoulders towards the glass. He was bumped just a little, went away, but still made a difficult shot.
Tied at 2. Here's Barkley, the senior.
Looking to establish down low for the inside-outside.
Hunt misses from long range, and Louisville has it in the form of Taekwon Dean. Now Miles has triple-double in the quarterfinal game here. Only the second in Louisville history. The freshman Palacios fires too hard. Well, let's revisit the bracket. You see Louisville playing Memphis, a 1 seed against a 7. Yesterday, Louisville over UAB and Memphis over South Florida. Big upsets in the opening rounds as Memphis knocked off Charlotte and Cincinnati fell to South Florida.
And Louisville playing in the earlier game, also giving them a little bit of an advantage.
That's Washington for 3.
The guy who is known for his scoring in high school, really developing an all-around game, but can still shoot and score, but has done a nice job of passing the ball also for Memphis this season. Coming off a 20-point game last night, just the ability to size people up. A slight ball fake to the right. Dean kind of leans away from it, bites on it. Not much effort there with the defense coming out far.
Now, talking with John Calipayme a half an hour or so before the game, he was talking about his point guard. Said he really was filled with despair in December. He came to him and says, I'm not sure I can play this position. And his improvement in the last month has been phenomenal.
Actually, yeah, since the first 9 games, those first 9 games were like an adventure for him, but now he's putting up numbers. I think he's only scored in single digits 4 times in 30 games or whatever it is.
Garcia cans it. Boy, he was a big story yesterday. The All-American Garcia picked up 3 fouls in the first 6 minutes. had to take a seat on the bench, but he exploded offensively in the second half, and he gets that one. Irwin, held ball.
Well, we look at this little penetration here with the kick, and then off the screen, a tough shot, because did you notice how he had to square up his shoulders in flight? Some guys can do that. What you want to do to get your shot off quicker there is make sure you're turning in air and getting it off at the same time. It's very, very difficult, but he did last night, Verne, at key parts of that game, at 2 big threes down the stretch.
There's another three. Oh, he's got it.
A little bit of rhythm going. That was a straight-up shot. Well, in big games, you want to see the real tough guys step up early and make the play.
Entry pass in low. Joey Dorsey's off the bench, and he traveled. Let's take another look at Garcia.
A little different look right now. One dribble. You notice he's much straighter looking at the basket that trip. So the different dynamics of shooting the ball. When you're going to your right, your left foot, your strong foot plants better. You get a better lift. The other one we just saw, he had to plant on his right and shoot the ball differently. But both of them, the money in the bank.
Taekwon Dean. Anthony Rice has him defensively. Here's Dean, little jump stop, a nice kiss off the glass. Quick movement with the ball.
Really was. I mean, he's usually a guy we saw last night shooting the basketball from long range. If it was 1 for 7, he was from 3 at the half. He kept shooting. Confidence is there, but if he puts it on the floor, he's a little more effective.
Up and under, beautiful roll.
Well, for people who haven't seen Washington play a whole lot this year, keep your eye on this kid during his career, because he can flat out play. He is no longer a freshman in my book.
His father played here at Memphis, not at Memphis, what was then Memphis State, but at Lemoyne Owen College in this city. McDonald's All-American and Mr. Florida basketball last year. Louisville, meanwhile, is 4 for 4 to open this ball game. Here's Garcia. No.
That's a shooter's shot right there. He's been feeling it, and he just said, hey, I'm going to let this baby rip, see what happens.
Turnover on the pass. Palacios into the hands of Taekwon Dean.
Good no shot there by Dean. He was covered pretty well.
Palacios outside.
They're spotting it up pretty nicely. All of a sudden now Memphis, John Calipayme walking up and down those sidelines, starting to get on the treadmill a little bit over there. They get against this zone. They got to find the middle of the floor if they can. There you go. Good move.
And Rice with the mid-range jumper.
Good result. The middle of the floor, the lane area, you just got to really attack it. Once you get by that, most people think you're looking for advantages 1-on-0 and 2-on-1 in the fast break only, but it really applies to the half court. You're looking for advantages to go 1-on-0, 2-on-1, 15 feet in. Garcia.
Taekwon Dean closely guarded by Anthony Rice. Now Miles tries to go baseline. Nice series of move, and Dorsey, watch out.
Well, we got a chance to watch these teams play yesterday, and Dorsey puts a little meat on you, that's for sure.
It has been long-range shooting that has given Louisville this early lead.
Silverado half-ton crew comes standard with more muscle than Ford, Dodge, or Toyota. That's why it's the right truck. The official truck of an American revolution.
Men don't like to shave. They'd rather light their shorts on fire or eat dirt. Easy, fellas. Nivea soothes the pain of shaving. With moisturizers and vitamins, Nivea for Men Aftershave Balm soothes and improves. Nivea for Men. More evolved skincare.
Here's your Wendy's Fresh Fruit Bowl.
Fresh fruit bowl and cup at Wendy's? You can bet on it. Honeydew, cantaloupe, pineapple, and grapes with a low-fat yogurt dip. Only at Wendy's. It's better here.
Wherever your business takes you, count on more bars in more places. That's the goal of Singular's all-over network, the largest digital voice and data coverage in America.
Sweet Melissa,
Thanks to Cingular and AT&T Wireless joining forces. The new Cingular, raising the bar.
Vijay Singh, Ernie Els, Phil Mickelson, and Tiger Woods are all on top of their games. Soon the world's best battle for the coveted green jacket, the Masters on CBS.
In 1980, DePaul's Mark Aguirre averaged over 26 points per game and was a unanimous first-team All-American selection. His great play led the Blue Demons to 3 NCAA tournament appearances during his career. Which Naismith Award winner's team knocked DePaul out of the 1979 NCAA tournament? Now play Naismith's trivia for a shot at $1 million. Text the word PLAY to 26222 on your wireless phone. You'll get 20 questions for 20 chances to win a trip to the 2005 NCAA Men's Final Four and a shot at $1 million.
Cardinals lead by a 13-9 score, 14:39 to go. Near the end of today's game, we'll select a Chevrolet player of the game from each team. To honor their determination and outstanding play, Chevrolet will make a $1,000 contribution to each university's General Scholarship Fund. Chevy, an American Revolution. 13-9. And Ellis Miles at the line. Barely a 60% free throw shooter. He had some clutch free throws toward the finish of yesterday's game that helped secure the win.
Yeah, and he's an interesting guy, too, because he's so talented, and he's a difficult guy to really defend, because we just saw in that last play, he got the ball on the baseline, was patient enough to wait and let the play develop. He never really gets into it in a hurry. He's very, very patient at the offensive end.
1 of 2. Hot shooting by Louisville. They're 5 of 6 in the early going.
Speaking of patience, what Memphis needs to do against the zone, sometimes against the zone, they take quicker shots, and generally that's the opposite of what happens. But there's that free throw line, which will trigger opportunities for them.
Little runner off the glass, got the basket and a free throw.
Good job. Once again, Verne, it's being triggered by the middle of the floor. So often the perimeter people start to dominate and take over against the zone, so you have to be patient. Good job by Memphis. Watch a little action in the middle of the floor that allows the diagonal pass. Defenders then are jumping and coming out, standing up straight. Garcia that time, an easier guy for Hunt to go by because he's at an advantage with one guy standing up running at him defensively.
Jeremy Hunt completes the old-fashioned three-point play. He's got 5 for the game. And it's a 2-point ball game, 14-12.
Memphis fans have to be happy with the way they just executed the last couple of trips against that 2-3 zone with Louisville. Watch for Louisville to switch it up just a little bit.
Should mention, Rick Pitino told us they will stay in zone 80% of the time today. Otis George, their first man off the bench and their best defender, is ill and not available to play. Here's Garcia.
Boy, he getting the looks coming to his right. He is really planting well, and seems to me, Verne, he's going a little deeper each time out on the floor, isn't he?
3 of 4 for 9 points here in the early going, and he staked Louisville to a 5-point lead.
There's the middle of the floor again. They get an open shot.
Up, in and out.
Good look by Carney on the right side of the floor. Memphis has figured it out, though, how to attack the 2-3. So that would indicate to me that Louisville will start to make some changes, because that's 3 times in a row they've gotten good looks, even though they've only scored 2 out of the 3.
Garcia looks for Dean.
Nice look.
Nice cut by Ellis Miles, and knocked out of bounds.
Well, we just saw Garcia go up for a shot. Here he comes around the curl. Look at him going deeper and deeper. And you notice when you shoot the ball like that and you get him to go down, that last play that we just saw where the big fella slipped Miles and went to the basket, everybody's thinking shot, and again, throw it down to the big guy.
Play set up for Brandon Jenkins on the out of bounds. And he gets loose and has an open look for another 3. Wow.
Well, Louisville was tested last night. Rick Pitino said to us before the game that he thought they played very well. I don't know. I'm not so sure. They didn't seem to have their head into the game as much as possible. Good look again along that baseline. They're really working it nicely now. Irwin that trip using the baseline very quickly. Middle of the floor. Still a diagram right there. Middle, release, Now you have an advantage. 1-on-0 down low. If the guy's too late, you have activity. Good job by Memphis. They've really created good opportunities here and made some adjustments after their first couple of sets against the zone.
Here's Dewan Irwin, and it is pronounced Dewan.
I don't think you're allowed to do that. That's an easy call for us over here, isn't it?
Little activity in the lane, and that sets John Calipayme 2 feet back.
Instead of faking a little bit, I know you want to anticipate and get into that lane. Look at the way they're running now at Garcia out front.
Miles traveling. Oh, he's picked up a foul through an elbow.
The ability of Garcia also shooting the ball from long range is causing opportunities to develop for him. But I think Louisville may come down. Watch for them to start plugging in on the blocks also. No change defensively.
Here's Washington. Penetrates, kicks it back. Jeremy Hunt, tough shot. 5 to go.
But they really weren't working that middle again. I keep repeating myself, but Washington off the dribble that time, Hunt off the dribble that time. You're going to have to see an adjustment soon by Louisville.
Jeremy Hunt with 7 points in the game now. Nearing the 12-minute mark. Here's Larry O'Bannon. The touch follow. Palacios or Miles. We'll see who gets it. And that's a nice little touch for 2 more. It's Miles who gets the basket. .22-16. It's a good one brewing here in the morning in Memphis.
Mr. Peanut firmly believes in symbolism. The top hat symbolizes fresh taste. The monocle symbolizes fresh taste. The cane symbolizes fresh taste. The gloves symbolize nothing. He just has a thing for gloves. But the shoes symbolize fresh taste. Planters. Famously fresh taste.
We chillin', making noise, people grilling, man, look at them stick. Oh, no doubt, but this one here, we thugging it out.
So quiet.
Hot, 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 yeah. Under the couch,
And yet so loud.
Open the door, what's the matter, you scared? Prepare for the more, I got my head to the floor. I know y'all people on the street want nothing but raw.
Chevy Cobalt, the new commotion in the Chevy family.
Make more of your money work for you. Consider a fund targeted to your retirement year. For more information and to open a no-fee Roth IRA, call 1-800-FIDELITY. Smart move.
Are you ready? Wow! Go! Wow! Are you ready? I can't do this. Go! No way! Not even for some Bud Light?
Fresh, smooth, real Bud Light.
See, dude! Wait!
It's all here.
Wednesday night, the Survivor rules change.
Both tribes are going to tribal council tonight.
What? An all-new Survivor on a special night for CBS Wednesday.
Good day. This is an update from CBS News. I'm Russ Mitchell. After a massive manhunt, law enforcement officials in Georgia have arrested Brian Nichols. He is the suspect in the courthouse shooting in Atlanta yesterday. Nichols is accused of the killings of Judge Roland Barnes, court reporter Julie Brandow, and Deputy Hoyt Teasley. Police surrounded an apartment complex north of Atlanta this morning and seized Nichols. He is also a suspect in the murder of a customs agent found dead today in Atlanta. Again, Brian Nichols, the suspect in the courthouse killings yesterday in Atlanta, has been arrested. Stay tuned to this CBS station for more on this breaking story. I'm Russ Mitchell, CBS News in New York.
22-16 here, just back under play, and Barkley misses from point-blank range.
You must make those shots there, as Rick Pitino and Louisville made a decision to go in a man-to-man.
Garcia with a penetration, the tip a little too strong. but the second follow by Palacios, the freshman, he looks impressive.
And one of the things also when you look at this, I mean, the ability to really take good shots and get good looks is really adding up for Louisville. They started out this game really shooting the ball well, especially from the three-point stripe. 5 for 6 from the three-point stripe. So they look very, very comfortable, even though it's pretty early in the morning for a start for college kids.
And old men.
Ditto.
And some, Jim, a little older than others. 24-18 here is Palacios with the rebound.
Another layup opportunity for Memphis.
Brandon Jenkins has the ball, double team. Washington from behind. It goes right into the Here's Jenkins in the corner. Oh, and he throws it away. CBS Sports Line's free bracket manager is back. Follow results live, check standings, and post messages in a private website for your group. Get started today at cbssportsline.com. Under 11, 8 points to go. Winner gets the automatic bid. That's a little more significant for Memphis than it is for Louisville. There's a long-range jumper. That's a three-pointer for Rice. Louisville will be in the tournament. Memphis with an 19-14 record can only get in if they win this game.
And once again, fans becoming a big factor here. This is a noisy building. Yesterday they had about 10,000 people in it. It seemed like there were 30,000 in there at times.
Lorenzo Wade misses off the bench. There's Jeremy Hunt. Well, this Memphis team, this is their home floor. Behind the back pass, or no look rather, from Washington. And the recipient wasn't ready.
Irwin was just not ready to catch the ball because that thing would have hit him just about in the numbers if he didn't deflect it.
Not that decided a home court advantage this year in their first year in this arena. Memphis is only 9-6. Here's Wade from the corner. One of those defeats we talked about was at the hands of Louisville here when this Memphis team shot 1 for 23 from three-point and 19% for the game, right?
And from three, that factors out to a 4% number.
Nice. Good Brandon work. Jenkins.
Yeah, good work on the transition. Whenever they get the opportunity, they're really filling the lanes well, spreading the floor, and then attacking with about 12 feet left between the catcher and the basket. Nice job, though, by Louisville.
Nice screen. Jumper too strong. Palacios for the rebound.
Once again, that might be an example of a quicker shot. Whoa, that could be a step beforehand. Yep, good call.
Yes. Take a look at Louisville on transition.
And when they get out, the key is they're coming down the floor when they spread out. And now all of a sudden they catch from about 15 feet away, and that's when you want to start striking towards the basket. So great decision there. A good catch, and Jenkins with the easier finish, relatively speaking. Rick Pitino's squad going up and down the floor nicely, really under control, and back into their 2-3 defense again.
John Calipayme has put Joaquin Williams, a junior college transfer, number 1. He's got the ball in his hands right here. Nice spin in the lane, and a quick two. Joaquin Williams.
Coach Cal telling us that he's really stepping up his game, and that's why he'll get the time, and if he makes moves like that in traffic, it's going to be a tough guy to take off the floor.
Lorenzo Wade, number 1. O'Bannon had a career high of 34 points a couple of games ago. Ellis Miles with the screen. Nice job of the change. Up and too short. Joaquin Williams with a rebound.
That number's the other way.
In the corner. Rice, jump stop. Take a look at Joaquin Williams.
And we've talked about the middle of the floor. Look at the big guy, just puts it down once. But when the big guy puts it down, it usually allows the traffic, the guys from the 2-3 in the top to come back. He did it so quickly it was going towards the basket. It became a very effective move.
Last foul was on Francisco Garcia. That's his second. Mentioned that he picked up 3 really quick fouls yesterday in the first 6 minutes and sat out the final 14 of the first half. Collision. Ball goes over to Memphis. Rice inside the arc. Let's get the 2.
And every time you have a deflection like that, it becomes a breakdown, and then you just scramble, and the zone in particular can't find the guys and their responsibilities because it's a bang-bang type of play. Once again, you look at the numbers.
They find Palacios underneath for an easy basket. And the lead is back to 5 as these two go back and forth.
Pretty good pace early on here, no question about it.
Joaquin Williams.
And seeing Miles step up.
Oh, he had all ball.
Yep.
Yes, he did.
Better job there by Miles as the middle guy reacting to the middle of the floor.
Hell ball, possession arrow is Memphis. Timeout.
The Chevy SSR, now with 390 horsepower and an available 6-speed manual transmission. Chevy, an American revolution. Now get this attractive lease offer on a 2005 SSR. Residency restrictions apply. See your local Chevy dealer for details.
Is your shampoo missing something? Does it work on dryness, irritation, itchiness, flakes? Head & Shoulders is missing nothing. Your hair and scalp get complete care. Its penetrating formula helps restore your scalp to its ideal balance, helping to eliminate dryness, itchiness, irritation, not to mention 100% flake-free. It's complete care for your hair and scalp. Head & Shoulders. Surprise yourself.
Hey, Angie, you going to the post office? Hey, Ted, you going to the post office?
Do I know you?
Anyone go to the post office? Jeff.
Ronnie?
Connie. Isn't anyone going to the post office?
Hey, Chuck. Can't go to the post office? Go to USPS.com.
From buying stamps to shipping packages, almost anything you do at the post office, you can do at USPS.com. It's how the U.S. Postal Service is working for you.
Hey, Steve. Lunch?
Whatever looks ahead, you and me walk into it together, like always.
Something terrible is going to happen here.
You're going to find out something now about yourselves and your fellow man.
My proposal would be we leave the camp immediately.
Does he want to die? I do not need to kill another man.
Next one is to your head.
Welcome to Deadwood.
7:51 to go first half. A 5-point lead for Louisville. See that both teams are over 50% shooting thus far. And, Jim, both of these are known to be good defensive teams.
Actually, in Conference USA this year, it's number 2 and number 3, respectively, they were in this conference playing defense against the shot. So, obviously, the pace is pretty good. But I think one thing also in terms of the pace, Louisville last night took a little while to get loosened up and get going. Here they come back the next morning and are really going up and shooting the ball well. So, a little bit of a change for them. But it's good from Rick Pitino's perspective to see them going up and down and being efficient at the offensive end.
Francisco Garcia will get a rest, perhaps induced by those 2 fouls. And back outside in the hands of Darius Washington Jr. They've also got Arthur Barkley, Joaquin Williams, Rice, and Rodney Carney is back on the floor now. He's the leading scorer. Underneath is Williams, nicely accomplished.
Nice adjustment, too, by Memphis, because once again, Rick Pitino's Louisville squad went to a man-to-man. They went back to the free throw line, but then they created a nice high-low opportunity against that with isolation. So teams are reading the defenses pretty well.
Taekwon Dean, that's a good sign. He is not shy about putting that thing up.
We caught a little bit at last night, huh? He was having problems shooting, but shooters like to shoot. There it's up for grabs. Oh, nice tip.
Louisville 6 for 9 from three-point range. And when Pitino's team is hitting from three-point land, watch out. Ellis Miles, no call. Good no call, I think.
And pretty good patience also. Once again, we touched on it before with Miles, not rushing into anything. A couple of cutters went through. They weren't open. He allows them to cut and slice, and they take defenders with him to allow him to go one-on-one rather than one-on-two.
Out of the timeout now, the last 5 points by Louisville. They've matched their largest lead in this ballgame. There's the jumper. Rodney Carney, who has come off the bench for the last 3 games in this tournament. We asked John Calipayme why your leading scorer is coming off the bench. He said because he was 1 for 19 in the previous 2 games, both losses.
And they're having travel the other way. And Carney, by the way, was a second-team all league this year, so it's a good guy.
Tuesday on CBS, the new Amazing Race is scaling new heights. Will the brothers run out of air on a bike trip through the Andes? Don't miss the new Amazing Race Tuesday at 9/8 Central on CBS. 33-27, 6:10 to go, opening half between these two. This, of course, the last Conference USA tournament for Louisville. They've been moving on to the Big East. Memphis remaining. 10th anniversary of Conference USA. Memphis has never been in the championship game until this morning.
And John Calipayme said, I know we're supposed to be tired, guys, but you can sleep for 2 days. You're going to be awake from 10:30 to 12:30. This time, Memphis time. Play it and leave it all on the floor. As he steps onto the floor a little bit over there himself.
Garcia.
Well, good work on the defensive glass. Hey, it might be Garcia again from behind.
Wow. That's 3.
Oh, look at Garcia. You can usually tell, Verne, from a player's reaction in their body whether they've fouled. Rick Pitino is telling us a little bit also with his body language. A tough miss. Look at the work. 3 blue shirts. You know, I'm not sure from that angle, though. You know, did he trip him from behind, possibly?
I certainly couldn't see it
from there.
That's the call.
Yeah.
From that angle. Wow. So 3 quick, 2 quick, and a 3rd one on Garcia.
Not as much time left in the first half as last night, obviously, but a problem for Louisville just the same.
Go inside, off the glass, put back, no good. Ellis Miles has it. Fires it to Taekwon Dean. Here's Palacios in the corner. Rejected. Goaltender. Wow. Let's go back and look at the foul called by Rick Hartzell.
Garcia's 32. Not sure. I'm not sure. I can't really tell whether it is. Here's the block. Is this going up?
That's the block.
Woo. Wow. Some pretty good action. That's a big number right there on the right.
I'm still thinking about the foul on Garcia.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even from that different angle that we had. Couldn't tell whether he pushed him. The only thing possibly did the feet get tangled up, but I think that's a stretch also.
Boy, Pitino is still working on Rick Hartzell. He looked like he tackled air to me.
Yeah, same here. Unless the line jumped up and grabbed him.
Back outside. Here's Rice. Too long. Rebound, Brandon Jenkins. Washington back defensively. They immediately make the entry pass, and Palacios throws it away. Miles on the baseline, and it was a little too high.
And that's where I think they want, even though both of these guys can handle the ball and make decisions with it, I think that's where you want to get it to Miles, really, in that position, and let him make the decision.
Anthony Rice, number 23, a senior.
Looking for a high screen. Washington coming off of it.
Barkley with the screen. And Miles was just enough of a presence, but the tip goes.
Let's see you figure that one out. He got wow right there. I think both of those guys are slapping at it. They were just trying to keep it alive, and the ball kind of found a way to squeeze on through. And the Tiger fans are back in the building.
Yeah, this is in a red and blue world. This is a predominantly blue city this morning. See sections of red, but I'd say 2-1, 3-1.
There's a good decision maker with the basketball on the block.
Nice move by Jenkins, finding the cutter, but Palacios can't hang on to it.
I think Carney got away with one on the grab from behind.
Take another look at this tip. Whoops. Finders keepers. Time call.
The four-way stop. A simple enough concept, yet people struggle with it as if it were a Rubik's Cube. You've got the right idea. You've got the right tires, too. Kelly Tires. You understand it's smart to get a good deal on a great tire. Kelly Tires.
the party never ends. Seeing stars, I'm seeing stars. Seeing stars, I'm seeing stars. Oh my, starry-eyed surprise. Sundown to sunrise, dance all night. We gonna dance all night to this DJ.
Silverado has better resale value than Ford or Dodge. That's why it's the right truck. The official truck of an American revolution.
No timeouts. 2 seconds left, and he's got to put it up.
More bars in more places. That's the goal of Singular's all-over network. With the largest digital voice and data coverage in America, thanks to Singular and AT&T Wireless joining forces. The new Singular, raising the bar.
Now play Naismith Trivia for a shot at $1 million. Text play to 26222 on your wireless phone. You'll get 20 questions for 20 chances to win a trip to the 2005 NCAA Men's Final Four and a shot at $1 million. Coming up on Singular at the half, Greg, Clark, and Seth. All the scores and highlights plus the latest tournament news, including the latest on Bruce Weber, who will coach the Illini in light of the passing of his mother yesterday. That's coming up on Singular at the half. 3:35 to go. Beale Street, downtown Memphis. The Kelly Tires Conference USA Men's Championship. And on the line is Ellis Miles.
Had to go quickly that time with the shot clock working against them. Miles a little frustrated right there, just really trying to get around the baseline, but stepped on it.
Out of the timeout, John Calipayme has sent Rodney Carney back on the floor. Not a factor in the game so far. Jeremy Hunt misses from point-blank range, and he's fouled as he goes up for the rebound.
That'll be a shooting foul, but it'll be team number 7 on Louisville. And I think, Verne, in my count, it's at least 3 opportunities that Memphis has had right going towards the basket. And really shots, I know you're contested and it's tough, but it's easy to sit here and say they just missed them. But those 3, well, I bet you they make 90% of those normally.
Hunt gets the first. Monday on CBS, what is it about Miami that makes criminals sweat? It's not the humidity, it's the heat. Monday's most watched show is getting even hotter. Don't miss CSI Miami. Monday at 10, 9 Central on CBS. 2 for 2. And an 8-2 Memphis run has closed the margin to a couple. And they're on their feet again. Those in blue. And some of those in red.
Still straight up man-to-man. No changes from Memphis at the defensive end. Looking to really pressure the perimeter.
Tycon Geen on the baseline. Here's Ellis Miles. The double comes from Jeremy Hunt. Palacios again. Bad hands. Not ready for it. And O'Bannon has it go off his knee and out of bounds. Well, Memphis closed its regular season by losing 4 in a row. They've won their last 3 to get to this spot. And, Jim, look at the improvement every category.
Wow, the numbers are staggering when you just think right off the bat there. 81 points versus 60. It's huge the way they've been playing, the way they've been shooting. And they look very comfortable so far to this point. First 18 minutes here or so.
In this tournament, they have defeated St. Louis by 20, Charlotte by 14, and South Florida yesterday by 13, but they had a comfortable margin of 20 through most of that game. There's Rice. Got it.
And it poses the question, which Memphis team will show up? This team here, like the first half of last night's game, I thought in the second half of last night's game, they kind of lulled themselves to sleep at times. They seem ready to play early in the morning, though.
First lead since they were up 5-2. Here's Dean. He's got the answer. Tyquan Dean. 2 of his first 9 from three-point range yesterday. He was like 3 of 13 at one point. He can one. You looked at me and said, well, in his mind, he's 1 of 1.
We have a 3-fest going on right now. This is getting pretty good. The pace is going up and down. Carney again, a guy who's giving them a lift, quote-unquote.
Carney with an answer for three. It's 39-38. Final 95 seconds of the ball game of the first half. Back to Palacios. He'll take a shot. Wow.
It's just a three-point shooting contest now. Not bad. Put away the twos. No more drives to the hoop.
Louisville is 8 of 11 from three-point range. There's the jumper. Carney too strong. A lot of bodies go up for it. It'll be Memphis ball.
And a bit of a line drive. The anxiety, the anxiousness to get that shot off, getting up in the air, but that was very flat for him.
Carney's going to get a rest. Washington is back on. So is Joaquin Williams. And for Louisville, Joey Dorsey comes on. Timeout is called by Memphis. 1:09 to go first half. Louisville by 2.
That time of year again.
Big deals for the big dance. The GM NCAA March Madness event. Score big with specially marked deals. The price you see is the price you pay.
Coming up next, the Conference Championship weekend delivered by UPS continues with the Big Ten semifinals. In the first semi, Minnesota takes on top-ranked Illinois. Then Iowa takes on Wisconsin. And tonight at 6 o'clock Eastern, it's the Pac-10 Championship. Good one with Arizona up against Washington for the automatic bid in the NCAA Championship. That's all today as we scatter about the country in our coverage of college basketball.
That Washington-Arizona game has a chance to go like to the high 80s and 90s, the way those teams like to go up and down.
Inbounds now from Memphis.
See what they get after a timeout.
Washington back outside. In and out for Hunt. Ball's picked up by Palacios. Loose ball. Nobody saw it. There's the jumper from outside. Long rebound. And a foul is called on Lorenzo Wade. Seventh team foul. Will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1.
Interesting enough, Memphis only with 2 team fouls also. So as aggressively as they've been playing in their man-to-man coming off screens, should pose pretty well for them in terms of personal fouls in the second half.
Rice 1 and 1. We're tied. Rice with 14 in the first half. It's 41 all. Under 50 seconds to go.
Regardless of the score at half, Verne, this gives Memphis a huge lift. Playing just toe-to-toe with Louisville the whole way here. A couple of times Louisville looked like they might have taken control of this game, but no quit in Memphis whatsoever.
Well away from the ball, a foul called on Joaquin Williams. That's only the third team foul on Memphis.
So if need be right now, if they do get into trouble with a guy going towards the basket, they have some fouls to get.
Inbound to Jenkins.
Just want to make sure it's a good foul, and you don't let a shot get up. Use it if you have to.
Palacios rolling out on him. Into the corner for Taekwon Dean.
Good job by Hunt, just that cutting baseline off, and then the middle.
Shot clock at 15. 5-second violation.
You may watch the roof explode if they come down and get this lead right now. Defensive efforts like that get the fans involved. They get the body language of the bench, collectively the guys on the floor. Now if you're Memphis right now, Verne, you take a chance where you want to shoot the ball with about 3 seconds left.
You're looking at John Calipayme. Now, Rick Pitino, he's been in the ear of Lorenzo Wade for the last 10 seconds. And Rick Pitino bothered by an ear infection today. I don't want him to lose his balance.
The players wish they had ear infections when he's yelling, that's for sure. Here it comes with 4 seconds.
Long jumper, in and out.
Smart, though. You walk off the court dead even. Worst thing that happens to you, you're dead even instead of going down the bucket on a turnover. Good job by Memphis.
At the end of the first half, tied at 41. Now let's go to Greg Gumbel in our 8 of 12. Our coverage will continue after this message and this word from your local station.
Well, you know, the one thing about it is I thought there was some pretty good patience. Miles down low with the shooting has been very, very good for both of these teams, especially from long range with Garcia really stepping up. Keep in mind, worth repeating, he has 3 fouls on him, so we'll watch that in the second half. But then a little careless from time to time with the turnovers. Louisville had 22 last night. They have to be more protective of the basketball as they advance here in the second half.
Last meeting here on February 26th, 87 total points and 7 3-point field goals. In the first half alone, we've reached 82, and we have seen 12 successful 3-point baskets. You looked at John Calipayme and Rick Pitino. Remember the famous Duke-Kentucky game in 1992, 104-103? John Calipayme coached UMass in the semifinal the night before, 2 nights before, and it was Rick Pitino's Kentucky team that defeated John Calipayme and UMass on that night in Philadelphia. I was laughing with Pitino. Lenny Wirtz teed up Calipayme for being out of the coach's box from 80 feet away.
And now guys live outside the box.
Right. I mean, we've seen the two of them. They can shake hands at midcourt. There we go again. Larry O'Bannon with this one. And Louisville takes a quick 3-point lead.
Well, you started to think in that first half, O'Bannon, where are you? Guy can really be explosive scoring from long range in particular. Only 1 of 3 at the half, though. Good start for him.
Garcia is on the floor with 3 fouls. Here's Hunt in and out. Garcia tips and gets the rebound.
You wonder just how long both of these teams can live with the 3-point shot, though. Eventually, they have to start getting to the free throw line. Memphis only got there 5 times, 5 of 5 in the first half. Louisville only 3 times.
That is shocking.
Yeah, it really is.
Offense, Ellis Miles. That's his 3rd. So the 2 key men on the floor for the Cardinals of Louisville are both now playing with 3 fouls.
And good work defensively just then. With Miles, both of them have to be very careful. That's where the zone will help them a little bit. They just have to be careful on the offensive end, as we've just seen with running people over.
Entry pass to Irwin. There's Miles.
Very close, wasn't
Boy,
he?
it was. I thought he was being a little too aggressive. But no foul call.
I think if Irwin had to do that one over again, I think he may have attacked him a little differently and gone right at him a little stronger.
Here's O'Bannon again. Arthur Barkley out defensively on him. Wow.
That was a little on the lazy side, those bounce passes from east to west.
Garcia, runner. He'll go to the line. Foul is on Barkley. That's his 2nd.
Barkley wanted a little bit of a push-off with the left arm, and I think John Calipayme wanted the same call.
Francisco Garcia at the free throw line.
Garcia goes to the line, where for the season, 86%. Don't miss a minute of March Madness. Access live video to all games outside of your viewing area, plus live tournament press conferences, highlights, and more. Sign up now for NCAA March Madness on demand, only at ncaasports.com or cstv.com. Garcia successful with both, and the lead is 5.
And if this last couple of weeks have been any indication of college basketball, we are in for a great ride coming up over the next couple of weeks.
Selection show a week from tomorrow on CBS, and then, of course, wall-to-wall coverage of the entire men's championship on CBS. First tip to last. Irwin gets one inside.
The team that tests the waters underneath, I think, will have the most success this afternoon. It'll be interesting to see, and I think Memphis is one of the 2 right now that's willing to go inside a little bit more frequently.
O'Bannon, that's going to be a blocking foul called on Jeremy Hunt, number 5, and that's his 1st. So non-shooting foul. Well, what's on the line here? Louisville 28-4. They will be in the NCAA tournament. They're fighting for a seed. And they've really had a terrific season. Those 20, they won 17 of their last 18. No more than one defeat in any month this year. And for Memphis, trailing now by 3, 19-14. The only way they can get in is winning here. Here's the conference record: 14-2, RPI of 14. Record against the RPI top 50 is 5-1. You want to garner a guess of where they're going to wind up?
You know, I think I'm going to answer it just the way Rick Pitino did before the game. He said this is important, obviously, the seeding. He said maybe there's an outside chance of a 1 if things fall into place for him. So he's very confident in his team.
Well, and you look at the results of conference tournaments. Here's the inside play. Irwin misses from point-blank range.
He was so involved with trying to get body contact just then with the physical style of play. He forgot the one thing: put the ball in the basket. They're looking to pump it down low. Yeah, they're starting to post up a little better on the blocks.
Now Garcia comes out.
That's his range right about there, isn't it?
You're right. Well, he penetrates this time. Nice defensive play by Irwin. And he saves it. And here comes Memphis. Washington kicks it left. Rice up and under, too strong. Rebound, Irwin. Timeout call as he was falling out of bounds. 3-point lead, Louisville.
The four-way stop. A simple enough concept, yet people struggle with it as if it were a Rubik's Cube. You've got the right idea. You've got the right tires, too. Kelly Tires. You understand it's smart to get a good deal on a great tire. Kelly Tires.
Look at this place. What do these guys have that we don't have?
Well, they do have the rotary-powered Mazda RX-8, the Tribute, Mazda 3, 2005 Automobile Magazine All-Star, and the thing no one else has, Zoom Zoom.
Okay, we got it.
It's the Mazda's on the Move sales event. For a limited time, lease the Mazda 3i 4-door for just $179 a month for 36 months with $19.99 due at lease signing.
Call you back.
Hurry, offers end March 31st.
Hi, we switched to Fair and Flexible at Sprint because our old wireless company charges huge fees for going over our minutes on our plan. So if Mom called, you think, is it worth it? Is a 20-minute conversation about what her cat did today? What? I mean, it's the cat.
Which is why you switched.
Yes.
No more huge overages. Sprint automatically adds anytime minutes as you need them. Every 100 minutes costs just $5. Others charge $35 or more. Sprint PCS. Now that's better.
Introducing a new kind of beer. Budweiser Select. Brewed for a crisp taste that finishes clean. Be selective.
What's the difference between 10:30 a.m. and 10:31 a.m.? 365,000 very obsessive people. UPS delivers more packages on time than anyone.
As the Amazing Race teams trek through the towering Andes, will a supersized eating challenge be the end of Survivor sweethearts Rob and Amber?
I'm done.
New Amazing Race, CBS Tuesday.
CBS Sports Conference Championship Weekend is delivered by UPS.
Three-point game. Louisville 46-43. I think I misspoke in talking about our selection show. It is, of course, not a week away. It's a day away. It'll be tomorrow afternoon with Greg and the gang revealing to all of us, including you and me.
I'm looking forward to that. I'm glad I don't have to make the selection. It's just so much more difficult this year. I think there'll be so much more focus as everybody talks about the conference play and the games you're beating one another in different conferences around the country. You better make sure you're beating the teams that are above you in the conference, just not the ones that are below you. I think there's really going to be a lot of significance on that.
Jeremy Hunt was cutting toward the basket and left the ball. Tight quarantine. Rainmaker.
Oh, that sure was. Way upstairs on that one. But a pull-up jumper with good guys coming down the side, looking for rebounding position in case it's a miss.
They'll go pass into Irwin. No call called. No foul called.
Once again, that was Miles in the middle of the floor. He wanted an offensive foul. He didn't get it. But when Memphis needs an answer, they're willing to come back down the floor and try to get it into the middle of the floor and make things happen.
49-45. Here's Miles and Garcia. They both continue to play with 3 fouls. Garcia in the lane, short. Rebound in the hands of Dorsey for Memphis. Hunt back outside to Rice. Touch pass along the baseline. Here's Washington.
Good extra passes.
Got it.
Dean had his hand on the ball also. Got a little half a strip, not enough. The strength of Washington taking over.
Rick Pitino whispering to Steve Olson, give us a timeout. We want to talk this thing over. Timeout, Louisville.
When you post your resume on Monster, your career is going places. If you post it before April 15th, you could be too. Just tell Monster why you deserve the trip of a lifetime.
I'm as close to a perfectionist as I can get.
I'm not a stranger to hard work.
I'm the guy that is going to pay most attention to the details. Never ever called in sick.
I really love programming.
I look forward to going to work every day.
Post or update your resume on Monster.com by April 15th, and you could win the trip of a lifetime. We believe you've earned it.
And you can find me on Monster.
Monster. Today's the day.
Rick Pitino huddled with his group, of course, has led 4 teams into the tournament. Boston U, Providence, Kentucky, and Louisville. 2 national championships for the Cardinals of Louisville. The first in 1980, the second in 1986. Denny Crum, and one of the members of Denny Crum's national championship team, Milt Wagner. Here's a great inbound play.
Terrific slip by Miles right there. You want to play that inside out. Louisville really just testing it. Nice cut down the middle of the floor. Great timeout and use of the timeout by Pitino.
I mentioned that Milt Wagner, who was a star on that 86 team, is now on the staff of John Calipayme at Memphis. Here's Washington. Little runner in the lane by Anthony Rice. And a rebound for Ellis Miles.
Touch out of control that trip.
That one thrown away by Tyquan Dean. CBS Sports coverage of men's basketball continues after this message. And a word from your local station.
It may start with a look. It may start with the sound. It may start with the feel. It may start with the drive. Or it may just start with a great offer. Visit your local Mercedes-Benz dealer for a special lease offer through Mercedes-Benz Credit on the 2005 C230 Sports Sedan.
A tradition unlike any other. The Masters on CBS.
It's Smart Car Buying with Rick Pitino.
Here's how to spot a pre-owned car dealer who can't go to distance.
30-day warranty. That's got to work for you, huh?
30 days. You want to block out that kind of lame offer, get possession of the car buying process, and drive to Yuba Automotive. At Yuba, every make and model is guaranteed for life, so you're covered for as long as you own your car. Now that's changing the way Kentuckiana buys cars. At Yuba Automotive, your car is guaranteed for life.
Whether you root for red or blue, the Neutral Zone is your one-stop shop for apparel and accessories. Our mega store features the largest selection of merchandise for U of L and U of K in the state of Kentucky. Visit us at 8003 Shelbyville Road, across from Oxmoor Center. Show your colors as our local teams get ready for tournament time. Come by or visit us online at theneutralzone.com.
Problem. Belt drives in lawn tractors slip, stretch, and break. Solutions?
Why don't we try taking...
Lose the belts.
Only Cub Cadet lawn tractors use a steel shaft drive, so you get power, not slipping, stretching, or braking.
How many fingers?
Tuesday?
That's fine.
Cub Cadet, the science of common sense.
Watch the road to the Final Four Wednesday at 7 on News Channel 32.
Cardinals by 4, 14:29 to go. Let's take a look at our Applebee's neighborhood favorite. In 1996, Cincinnati and Marquette met in the first ever Conference USA Championship game. Danny Portson led the Bearcats with 23 points, and Arthur Long finished with 18 points. With under a minute left in overtime and the game tied, Cincinnati's Darnell Burton hit the jumper to put the Bearcats up for good as they won that championship game 85-84. That was number 1. Cincinnati has won 4, Charlotte 2, Louisville 1, Memphis never. And this, of course, you see St. Louis on the bottom. St. Louis was a 9 seed in 2000, and they won 4 in a row in 4 days and won the championship. That is what Memphis is hoping to accomplish this afternoon.
Let's see if Memphis starts where they are right now, Vern, on the right side of the floor, because that's where Miles and Garcia with the foul troubles have forced them to play down deep.
Will reach around, and Dean slaps it away into the hands of Ellis Miles. You point out he dribbles well for a big man.
Sure does. He usually makes good for passes, too. That one's down below. Get a timeout.
Timeout called by Larry O'Bannon. 51-47 still. Are you kidding me?
Click on Alamo.com now to enter the Alamo.com Family Vacation Sweepstakes. If you wanted to take a Disney vacation, this is the perfect time during Disney's happiest celebration on Earth. Alamo is giving away 300 family vacations to Walt Disney World Resort or Disneyland Resort, including 5 days, 4 nights, round-trip airfare for 4, hotel accommodations, park tickets, and rental car. Just visit Alamo.com for a chance to celebrate 50 years of magic at Disney Parks. Alamo.com, the official website of the American Vacation.
Tomorrow, 6 o'clock Eastern, who's in, who's out, who's playing whom and when. Get it first and get it fast. With Greg, Clark, Seth, Jim, and Billy Packer on the NCAA Basketball Championship Selection Show. Well, most often used phrase over the weekend is bubble teams, and here's a list of them. DePaul and UAB, a hard-fought battle here, and UAB won that one. Oh, what speed by Washington. Wow! He's got some jets, Jim.
He sure does, and we saw him do that a couple of times last night for a freshman, not only with the jets, but the poise as he comes down the floor, and watch him try to jockey his body into position. Now he gets his first shoulder by. Now watch him try to squeeze through, and you see him looking to try to get his shoulders by the defender to give him a little bit of an edge going to the basket. Boy, for a young kid, a lot of poise.
Rattles that one home, and he shoots one more. Jeremy Hunt's going to replace Anthony Rice for John Calipayme and the Memphis Tigers.
From John Calipayme, every time I get an opportunity during the breaks now, Vern, I'm going to tell my guys, listen, we have this amount of time left. You know, right now, there's 14 minutes or so. Let's play the next 3 minutes until the timeout as hard as we possibly can, because they want to keep repeating what's on the line for them to keep their energy level up.
What is on the line is an NCAA tournament bid with a 19-14 record, no chance unless they win this game. There's a nice offensive board by Palacios. Taekwon Dean from long range, and the rebound pulled down by Dorsey. Here comes Washington again.
Good decision right there to pull it back out.
Up and under jumper, rebound Dorsey.
Oh, he had an opportunity.
Yes, he did.
Straight up.
And that's off the front rim, so 2 missed chances.
Take the 2 rather than pass it out for the 3. Worst case, I think Dorsey would have ended up at the free throw line that trip.
Dean, and a reach-around foul on DeJuan Irwin.
Level of intensity picking up at the defensive end. The shooting numbers coming down a little bit back to earth, and maybe some tired legs starting to get there, especially for Memphis on their 4th trip.
Did you ever have to do that? 4 in 4 days?
No. It's,
of course, you played at Duke. You were never anything but the top seed.
Not back then. Well, one year we were okay.
It is a tough assignment.
Right. Even the 3 in 3 days is a grind.
Xavier did it last year, of course. St. Louis, the most recent here to win the championship.
But you know, if 18 to 22-year-old kids can't do it, when will they do it?
O'Bannon.
And they continues to be very good for Louisville. The question becomes, can they continue to do it?
There's a jumper from Irwin from the free throw line. Well, Louisville is an astounding 11 of 16 from three-point range. 11 of 16.
Change of defense right now, looking for some traps. They have some numbers.
Palacios pulls up. Miles slaps it out of bounds.
Good thought by Miles right there. Couldn't get his right hand up, so took a swat at it in the direction of Jenkins, but went flying out of bounds. An opportunity right now for Memphis to be under control. Just stay relaxed, play hard, make good decisions. The shots will come after that.
John Calipayme insisted to us. Here's a long range firing at Carney gets the rebound. They kick it back outside. Washington penetrates.
Got it. Oh, that's where he's so good, isn't he? He baits you out with him. He stands out there, lures you like the fact that he's going to take a three, and then he uses the compact body and strength and size to get in the lane for something nice.
Margin is 2. 11:50 to go in this ball game. O'Bannon slips and is fouled as he goes down by Jeremy Hunt, his second. Darius Washington Jr. He's got 10 points. The margin of difference is a couple.
Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever.
It's Applebee's Barbecue Fever. Slow-cooked barbecue kissed with a sweet honey barbecue sauce.
Fever, till you sizzle. What a lovely way to burn.
Eating good in the neighborhood.
Every month, tens of thousands of people come home to power outages and to a garage door that doesn't open. That's why LiftMaster garage door openers offer smarter access solutions, like our EverCharge battery backup system. Now, if your power goes out, our battery backup keeps your LiftMaster garage door opener performing. Visit our website for your nearest LiftMaster dealer and find out how your garage door opener can offer you more. Get a free extra remote and lighting accessory, plus a $30 mail-in installation rebate.
It may start with a look. It may start with the sound. It may start with the feel. It may start with the drive. Or it may just start with a great offer. Visit your local Mercedes-Benz dealer for a special lease offer through Mercedes-Benz Credit on the 2005 C230 Sports Sedan.
In Miami, what makes criminals sweat? It's not the humidity, it's the heat.
You're going to jail. Have a nice stay.
CSI Miami, CBS Monday.
CBS is the first to know. Is your team in and where will they go? It's all on the NCAA Basketball Championship Selection Show, Sunday on CBS. CBS Sports coverage of the Kelly Tires Conference USA Championship is sponsored by Kelly Tires. A good deal on a great tire. Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and Bar. Eating good in the neighborhood. Applebee's. And by Mercedes-Benz, located on the web at mbusa.com.
Rick Pitino with a legacy of accomplishment no matter where he has gone. He has helped add to the tradition of Louisville. Look at the Cardinals' records over the year, and this year 28-4. A gaudy season going into the NCAA, trying to hold on to the lead here. Tom Jurek, my part-time neighbor in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, is the athletic director at Louisville. He convinced Rick to come back to the state of Kentucky and take the job, and what a job Pitino has done.
Sure has. And you look at that number, 73% winning percentage there, but in March he wins 75% of his games, so good time of year to have Rick Pitino on the bench. So a lot of talent there and a good coaching staff also.
Well, one of the coaches he's got on his staff is the impeccably dressed Reggie Theus. There's Reggie, another former partner of mine, Jim.
Absolutely, there you go.
And Vince Taylor is also over there.
Vince, a former teammate of mine down at Duke. Senior, he was a freshman.
Here's O'Bannon. 54-52, 11:35 to go.
Trying to get it going towards the hoop.
Miss from Garcia.
Nice work by Garcia to track that one down.
Carney fell on his back, and there was no call.
Yeah, I think Garcia is looking for a call this afternoon to go his way, don't you think?
Here's O'Bannon in the lane, and a foul is called there. So O'Bannon's going to go to the line as Jeremy Hunt picked up the foul. John Calipayme is near midcourt. There's Calipayme.
It looks like he's squared up, but let's take a look. To my eye, it looked as if he's sliding under when he's in the air. See the slide? Yep, that's a good call from the officials. He's in the air. You can't slide your body underneath, even though you look like you're square. Good call from the crew. Clearly, Louisville is trying to get this ball going towards the basket a little bit more. Then look for your outside shot, but they're putting the ball on the floor. O'Bannon in particular has the last 2 times really forced his way into the lane.
That was a lengthy lace tying effort. And one more. Monday on an all-new Late Show, don't miss Ashton Kutcher. And later this week, Dave's got Amanda Peet and Jimmy Fallon Monday, right here on CBS. Joaquin Williams is in for Arthur Barkley, heads to the bench. And O'Bannon will shoot one more. Wow.
Wow, that's right. Door is open.
Yep. They were inept at shooting free throws in their hard-fought win over UAB yesterday. And they are 3 of 7 this afternoon. Here's Washington, and he is fouled.
You see how Washington, against that 2-3 zone, uses the combination of his speed and strength to really slice through the middle. That's going to give them good opportunities. Even if he doesn't get a shot off in that situation, he's creating a 2-on-1, 3-on-2 advantage within about 10 feet towards the hoop.
Only the 3rd Louisville foul. Oh, Washington.
Wow! Oh, baby, use the reverse. But against the man-to-man, a breakdown for Louisville, and a very quick reaction by Washington to understand the situation. He is no longer a freshman. Let's go on record right now.
Offensive foul on, no, he's palming the ball. Carrying the ball. It's a turnover.
Look at the man-to-man. High screen left. Take it to the baseline, and when you get in trouble, whip it up on the other side. Use that rim as protection.
Tied at 54 with 10:29 to go. We were tied at the half. This is for the lead.
Do you see a collective bounce in blue out there, Verne? These guys are starting to smile. Don't smile too much and too early. There's still a ton of time, 10 minutes to go in this game, but them and the fans are looking pretty good right now in terms of their feelings. This is where Louisville has to go to the basket. Take the fans back out of it, get them to sit down a little bit by getting to the line, hopefully.
6 on the shot clock. Garcia. Dead.
He gets that screen. He doesn't need a whole lot of opening. Boy, it's just a fraction of time that he needs to get his shot off. Hit a couple of big ones down the stretch last night.
Garcia is 4 of 6 from three-point range in this ball game. We're tied again at 57.
Start time had nothing to do with the intensity today. This is fabulous. This is absolutely great.
Irwin. Up and under. Off the glass and in.
Well, we're starting to see some great individual performances right across the board for each of these teams.
High screen from Ellis Miles to Garcia.
Let's see if he...
Wow! My goodness!
Classic mismatch, though, in the screen. Irwin bought on it. Now, all of a sudden, Garcia said, hey, guess what, big fella? You haven't seen one of these yet. Come on out here.
Loose ball. Garcia's got it. Foul called on Memphis. Take a look at the spot from which Francisco Garcia launched. Well, this is the one before.
Yeah, this is the first one. He gets the dribble down, comes up shooting off that one. Nicely done. Nice rhythm shot. And the next one, as you touched on, was even longer range. Whew, I'll tell you. And this is where the screener comes across And he's looking now, he's sizing. Look at the space, right? The big guy's not really used to guarding out there. Hey, you can't get out here this far and this quick. Good recognition right there by Garcia.
It requires a certain confidence in your ability to shoot.
Sure does. And he doesn't take a whole lot of effort for him either.
Oh, baby, here we go again. Rebound, Taekwon Dean, no. Palacios, back outside, Dean, no. Rebound, Memphis. They had two really good looks.
They sure did, and Rice hanging around the glass, but he's done so well for this team.
Washington off the mark. Palacios, a rebound and an over-the-back foul.
See, I think guys are starting to get caught up with the long shot right now. It's working against them.
Louisville by 1, 7:54 to play.
The four-way stop. A simple enough concept, yet people struggle with it as if it were a Rubik's Cube. You've got the right idea. You've got the right tires, too. Kelly Tires. You understand it's smart to get a good deal on a great tire. Kelly Tires.
What I like about Vision from Sprint is the picture mail. So I'm pet sitting my friend's bird. I take a picture of it. Now, anything happens, he flies away. I send the picture to a pet store. Get another one, a better one even. You're a good friend, Curtis.
With Sprint PCS Picture Mail, you can take and send unlimited pictures. Try it and other Sprint PCS Vision services free and see how easy and amazing they really are. Sprint PCS, now that's better.
Look at this place. What do these guys have that we don't have?
Well, they do have the rotary-powered Mazda RX-8, the Tribute, Mazda 3, 2005 Automobile Magazine All-Star, and the thing no one else has, Zoom, Zoom.
Okay, we got it.
It's the Mazdas on the Move sales event. For a limited time, lease the Mazda 3i 4-door for just $179 a month for 36 months with $19.99 due at lease signing.
Call you back.
Hurry, offers end March 31st.
So I put on this Thermacare heat wrap for knees. It heated up, and it was all downhill from there. With less knee stiffness, less pain. Nice. Oh, and since the knee wrap can go anywhere I go, I'm gone.
Sorry, girl, not this trip.
When you plan a special getaway, Enterprise Rent-A-Car will pick you up free and get you going in style.
Hey, nice ride, cowboy.
Thanks, ma'am.
Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
Now let's take a look at the game summary. A 1-point Louisville lead. They are still shooting 51%. Memphis at 47. Second half three-point field goals. The Cardinals 5 of 9. John Calipayme in his 5th season as the head coach at Memphis told us, reiterated again before the game, if we can get in, I think we can play a little while longer. They're 19-14, conference record of 9-7. RPI is not that distinguished, certainly.
Right.
Key wins: Louisville, DePaul, Charlotte. John was bemoaning the fact that they've scheduled a lot of very difficult opponents. But there's Milt Wagner. He's on the staff for John Calipayme. In 1986, he was a starting guard for the Denny Crum-led national championship team. Purvis Ellison on that team, and of course his son DeJuan played briefly at Memphis en route to a professional career. 62-59, 7:50 to go.
And also just to tie in what Calipayme also said was the fact that even in those games that they did lose, they were very competitive. And you look at it right now, this is how they've played in a lot of their games this year.
He said there were 7 losses. They had loose ball on the floor. Timeout Audubon. 7 of their losses, they held opponents to less than 40% shooting. Speaks unkindly of their offense.
Excuse me, do you believe your brokerage firm's advice is objective?
Sure. Their objective is to sell me something.
Well, he only calls me when he's got something to sell.
I made it my objective to do my own investing. So I switched to TD Waterhouse. Best move I ever made.
TD Waterhouse brings together free, independent research and third-party reports so you can make your own objective decisions. You can do this. Switch today to TD Waterhouse, the alternative to higher-priced brokers.
Win Survivor immunity and you're safe. Lose and you could go home. But Wednesday night, the rules will change. And anything can happen when both tribes go to tribal council. Don't miss a shocking new, all-new Survivor on a special night Wednesday at 8, 7 Central on CBS.
Memphis trying to do just that, aren't they?
Yes. Survive and advance.
That's it. That's what it's all about right now. One and done as far as the NCAA is concerned. That's the mentality, at least, for the Memphis team.
In the lane, stripped cleanly by O'Bannon. 2-on-2. O'Bannon takes it all the way, doesn't get it, and the rebound is chased down by Garcia.
Patino yelling to bring it out. Bring it out. Slow it down a little bit. Let's get reset. You're up 3. Let's make sure we get every possession when we get this half-court set. Think it through. Get a good look. Back door upstairs.
There he is. O'Bannon from Miles.
There's Miles directing traffic again. We touched on that way back in the open. His ability to do things with the basketball. Louisville wants him to touch because he's the vet. He has taken over in terms of the leadership, and his decisions are usually pretty good.
O'Bannon with 7 assists now. Recall that in the semifinal game against TCU, a triple-double, 10, 10, and 10. Here's Washington for 3.
He looks like a freshman, huh?
Yeah.
This guy, nothing but. He is just so confident, under control. And that was a huge answer to chip back into this and give him a little breathing room.
Ellis Miles. There's Jeremy Hunt. Now let's go back and take a look at the O'Bannon back cut.
And it's 6-7 Miles right here. We'll see it coming along the baseline, flips it up high. Well delivered, well executed. And here's Washington, poised. Dean looks at the inside. They test the waters down low. What happens to the defender? He turns. That's a big mistake. He takes 2 steps in. Next thing you know, you can't react quick enough.
6:10 to go in the ball game. 64-62. Rice for 3. Perfect. Memphis leads.
Boy, I see the silent killer for this team. Boy, Rice just gets really not as much recognition as he should, but he's dynamic, steady, and continues to hit big shot after big shot for them.
Anthony Rice is 4 of 5 from that range. Memphis by 1.
Bye. See you tonight.
Love you.
Love you too.
Oh, okay, that's my foot.
I'm State Farm agent LaDonna Young Hansen. This is a true story. We didn't know what kind of claim it was. Was it going to be an auto claim or a homeowner's claim? Since we take care of all their insurance needs, it was easy to figure out.
And she handled all the paperwork? In minutes.
She made the process totally painless.
Well, not totally. I mean,
okay. Nobody takes care of you like State Farm. Trust us with all your insurance needs, and we'll save you some money, too. Call an agent today. Like a good neighbor.
State Farm is there.
We are back on Beale Street in Memphis. Time for the UPS conference update. Here are the teams that are in. Bucknell defeats Holy Cross down there at the bottom of the list. The latest to get in, Montana. Oakland with a 12 and 18. I think they're destined for a game in Dayton.
Well, close to my hometown. Fairleigh Dickinson making a move.
That's right. Those are the teams that are in. If Memphis wins this, they're in. Louisville will be in when the field is announced. But if Louisville wins this, then Memphis will not be playing in the NCAA tournament.
It is just the start, my friend, to a great 3.5 weeks, isn't it?
Yes, indeed. There's Dean. No. Wow. Rebound, Memphis.
That was Juan Irwin. That was a man's rebound in there with a lot of traffic. He looks like he's hobbled a little bit, too.
Saw that.
A little bit.
Yes. Anthony Rice with 20 points. Here's Dwayne Washington. He's got 15. 10 in this half.
Get to the middle of the floor. There you go. Some good things will happen for you.
Irwin tries to back in. Miles playing with 4 fouls. He's very careful. Hell ball, yes. Possession arrow, Memphis.
Even though they don't get the shot to go down, they're getting it in within 5 feet. It was a little sloppy just then for Irwin, but he ended up regathering and getting a shot in. Sometimes they like to slip towards the basket also, straight up.
These two old rivals playing in Conference USA for the last time. There'll be major changes in this conference at the end of this year. Number of teams moving to the Big East, new teams coming in. Memphis will stay. 65-64. Under 5. Runner in the lane. Got it. There he is.
You don't see it enough. Young guys forget to pull up from 8 feet away. This kid can flat out play. He understands how to play, and he executes. And he is doing it in a big-time game right now, the first real huge game in his college career.
Garcia, back outside, jumper Dean, retired.
Once again, the three-point ball is friendly for Louisville. Nobody's going away here.
Louisville is 14 of 22 on 3 points. 4:10 to go. From the corner. Not there. Miles up for the rebound. Fouled in the backcourt. Let's take a look at the little floater by Darius Washington.
And look at him break people down. Under control. Gets his shoulders ahead of Dean. Dean swiping from behind. The two big guys come out and look at him. And look at Garcia coming down the lane, kicks out for the opening. So we're looking at one team going inside, and they get the opportunity. Washington to shoot the ball and float one in. The other end, Garcia focusing, going in the middle of the lane and getting that guy Dean the open jumper. Great execution down the stretch by both teams so far.
At the moment, Ellis Miles, 7 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. He has no sense of symmetry. He's got a great sense of drama, but no sense of symmetry. So now he's got 8 points and a chance for 9. And the other night against TCU, 10, 10, and 10. He is a complete player.
Irwin looks, they're looking for contact now. I thought Irwin was kind of rubbing his shoulder a little bit.
Yeah, contact.
Yeah, I think it's a real one too, Vern. Sometimes guys will fake it. You know, they ask the question. Well, he doesn't even wear contacts. but it looks like it's legit to me. I don't wear them. That looks legit.
Yeah. I'm just amazed they spotted it that quickly.
Yeah. Sometimes you're lucky you get the glare of the lights indoors.
DeJuan Irwin, nickname is Red. And one blink of the eye, and he's back, ready to go. 68-67, 4:03 to go. Largest lead in this game has been 8 points. That was by Louisville a couple times, once in the first half. Largest Memphis lead in the game has been 3 points. And Ellis Miles is back at the line where he shoots one more. Well, he has been efficient at the end game situations. Over the course of the year, just under 60% from the free throw line. Been really good.
Once again, he's the guy you want handling the basketball, the trigger things for Louisville. And Washington with the ball right now has done a pretty good job himself.
Anthony Rice, he's guarded by O'Bannon. Here's Irwin. Double team comes on the floor and out of bounds. Touch last by Miles. 3 minutes and 41 seconds remaining in regulation. Louisville by 2.
Introducing a new kind of beer. Budweiser Select. Brewed for a crisp taste that finishes clean. Be selective.
Can't ignore Friday's new sizzling chicken and shrimp. It's just one of our 6 sizzling platters. Everyone can use more Fridays.
New from Tolko, it's the Suck Up. He never sweats because he doesn't take risks at work.
Hey, Suck Up, knock, knock.
Good one, sir.
That's not the joke, Suck Up.
All right. The suck-up comes with detachable puckered lips and realistic head nodding action. Also available, the Wuss and Mama's Boy.
Some men never take risks. For men who do take risks, there's New Degree for Men. With twice the protection you need, it won't let you down.
Hey, Angie, you going to the post office? Hey, Ted, you going to the post office?
Do I know you?
Anyone go to the post office? Jeff. Ronnie? Connie. Isn't anyone going to the post office? Hey, Chuck.
Can't go to the post office? Go to USPS.com.
From buying stamps to shipping packages, almost anything you do at the post office, you can do at USPS.com. It's how the U.S. Postal Service is working for you.
Hey, Steve. Lunch?
T-minus 20 seconds and counting. We are go. Guidance internal. 10, 9, 8, 7. Ignition sequence start. 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
Get your camera phones ready to catch a G6. Snap a picture of a Pontiac G6 anywhere you see one and send it in by March 18th for your chance to win $1 million. Go to catchag6.com to learn more.
Now for a Pontiac game-changing performance back in December, Charlotte trailed Indiana by 2 with under 1 second left. Charlotte's Brendan Plavik received the inbounds pass and hit the half-court 3 as time expired to send the 49ers to a 74-73 win over Indiana. It was later ruled, however, the shot shouldn't have counted due to an incorrect clock that was used on the replay. 69-67 here with 3:41 to go. Memphis team fouls at 8. Louisville has only picked up 4 fouls in this second half.
Memphis has to be aware there's 10 seconds on the shot clock. Not many free throws taken, though, by Memphis.
Washington is fouled. That's a little cheapy. Brandon Jenkins.
And it only puts up number 5 on the board, though, for Louisville.
So Anthony Rice will inbound it. Taekwon Dean getting ready to come back on the floor now for the Cardinals. And he will replace Brandon Jenkins.
Being down a pair right now, and with only 5 team fouls with Louisville, good time for them to attack as much as they can to get that 6th up on the board, so the next foul will have them shooting. So let's see if they try to attack.
Washington, there's the switch. It's on the floor again. Kick back outside. Rice off the mark. And Darius Washington got away with a shove underneath that time.
Dean went flying, didn't he?
Whoa, boy. Fresh shot clock, 3:10 to go, 2-point game. Louisville up 69-67.
Continue to play it around the perimeter. I would say you have to try to go with Washington, try to get that ball into the middle of the lane.
Garcia on Washington. Here's Rice. He's got O'Bannon guarding him. Back outside, 5 on the shot clock. Irwin's not the guy you want to have it out there, and it's heaved up.
Yep. Shot clock violation?
Yes. Never touched the rim. Great defensive stop by the Cardinals.
John Calipayme wants to review it. To my eye, that didn't look like it got close.
No, I didn't think so. 2:35 to go in regulation. A 2-point Louisville lead.
Big possession both ways at the defensive end to get their rhythm back, and obviously offensively a huge opportunity for Louisville to get themselves some space.
O'Bannon nowhere to go.
Do that, I can tell you that.
Yes. Now here's that last Memphis possession.
Coach Cal was hoping this ball hit the rim. I don't think it came close. Short by a couple of feet.
There's the entry pass. Irwin backs up. Good defensive job by Garcia. Numbers here if they choose to keep going. Miles will bring it back outside.
Good decision just then by Miles. Not really a straight-up run down the floor with the transition break, even though they did have the numbers that you touched on, Verne. Take a little time off this clock, but you don't want to sit on it too long. You still got to play rhythm basketball right here. Way too much time to sit on the clock and milk it too long.
Now Garcia, he's guarded by Rice with 10 on the shot clock. Goes right. Foul called on Irwin.
See, there's that example once again where Garcia's smart enough to get the big guy moving at him. He handles the ball well, especially going to his right. And you'll notice right here with Irwin, watch him standing up. You see, he starts to stand up first, and now he can't get back into his position. As he then leans, the big guy gets into trouble, and that's an easy call for the officials.
Here's the junior out of Bronx, New York. He's made 23 in succession. For the season, you like to have this guy on the line, 86%.
And this is where with Garcia, O'Bannon, and Dean, they have three guys who shoot 83% or better from the line. So they should win a lot of close games.
.142 to go. Louisville by 4.
They go a little bit faster right here, but you don't have to hurry too much. Back in the zone now. Smart by Coach Pitino.
High pick set by Irwin. Washington jump stop, floater, and a free throw.
Verne, I know I've mentioned it once before, but this understanding of situations by this youngster is just extraordinary. Knowing that a lot of teams you're down 4 with the clock starting to work against you, would launch a shot or try to get a guy set up for a long-range shot. Where does he play it? 5 feet and in. Terrific decision and fabulous judgment by Washington.
He's 1 of 2 in this game. He hit 72% for the year.
Well, you need everything at this point. Hits the front rim. Legs start to get tired.
Louisville by 1. 85 seconds remaining in regulation. Taekwon Dean, Palacios, the freshman, lost it. Bad hands again.
Yep, that was Washington. I think he got the strip from behind also.
A chance for the lead on this possession.
Well, where are you going?
To Rice. There's Garcia out on him.
They've been trying to force Washington to his left. That's where he makes the decision's not as good compared to his right.
Dean has the defensive job. He goes right, back, left. Jeremy Hunt, stripped, foul call. One and one.
Number 5, Taekwon Dean, his first personal foul, 17th foul against Louisville.
And Hunt is going to the line. He is shooting 2. That's for the tie. Let's check the CBS Sports Line stat of the game. 3-point field goals. Get complete game stats at CBSSportsLine.com. Now for the lead. No, sir. They're stolen. Washington has it. Off the glass and in.
Oh, is he ever so quick with the basketball and his reactions, and once again using that extra time in the air to get to the weak side.
DeJuan Irwin, a 6'9" senior, stole the ball.
Put the lime in the coconut, drink them both together. Put the lime in the coconut. Now let me get this straight. Put the lime in the coconut, drink them both up. Put the lime in the coconut, drink them both together. Put the lime in the coconut and you feel better. Put the lime in the coconut, drink them both up. Put the lime in the
Wow, this is Coke with lime.
Apparently, somebody was up late last night. Make that somebody's. And that's okay. Because if you work hard, you play hard. Just don't look in the mirror. Unless you're using Nivea for Men Revitalizing Lotion Q10. Q10 restores your skin, leaving it healthy and fit. Well, that takes care of your face. But don't forget about your eyes. Reduce puffiness and lose the dark circles with new Revitalizing Eye Cream Q10. Nivea for Men. More evolved skincare.
Take a look at Darius Washington Jr. after Irwin stole it. Jim?
Well, you have to be so aware. Look at Irwin coming from nowhere to get a little flick on Dean. But look at the reaction by Washington against 3 guys defensively. But tell me he doesn't understand how to get to the basket. Watch now. He understands, bang, I got to use my strength. I have to find a way to deliver. If I have to go from left to right in air, I'll do it. Boy, I want to finish right here. But plenty of time for Louisville to make some decisions right here. Now this is where they have to make some judgments, I think, Verne, in terms of they've been relying on this three-point shot all afternoon. Let's test the waters down deep here, guys, and go within another 10 or 15 seconds.
Darius Washington Jr. in this second half is 7 for 7.
Wow.
17 points. That's in the second half.
Look at Memphis now coming full court. Make Louisville make a decision. Now they're backing off.
Right.
Let's see if they stay man straight up. There we have it. I'm not a big believer in working these clocks all the way down.
O'Bannon from three. Oh, the free throw. Oh, my.
You run at the shooter, you better make sure you don't bump him. And there was a bump.
That's the senior, Arthur Barkley.
Relatively quiet today, too, O'Bannon, but on the way down, he gets body bumped on the right side. He gets a good look off the screen, and there was the bump. And you know what? He played into the bump also because he fell down, and he brought the attention to the outside official to him. Smart play there by O'Bannon to go down. See, there's the bump across the body. You're in the air. You can't be bumping along the waist.
That's also the senior Arthur Barkley's final foul. He's out of the game. What a stinging memory it would be if his last play for the Memphis Tigers was the foul that cost them a berth in the NCAA championship. He's been so much the heart and soul of this team. Came here as a partial qualifier, sat out, had an injury, sat out. Took 5 charges the other night in the quarterfinal game against TCU, but now comes out 25 feet from the basket, fouls O'Bannon, who cans the three, and will shoot one more.
If you're Memphis right now, you have to think, first of all, assume that he's going to miss it. Block out and get the basketball. There you go. First things first. Now don't wait for the clock to go down and try to win this game. A lot of teams believe in it. Verne, I'm not a big believer. I want to give myself as much time on a possible miss.
Shot clock off, 15 seconds to go. It's in the hands of Hunt. John Calipayme says, go right. Here's Hunt. All the way. Off the rim.
What's the call? That might be an offensive foul.
Offensive foul.
That's a good call. It's not going to be a favorable one in here, but he came from a long way out, Hunt.
My, oh my.
Watch the positioning, though. Oh. Tried to avoid it.
Timeout is called by Memphis, a 30-second timeout.
Ellis Miles, the senior, contributing in a defensive way. Time call.
Been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the desert, bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere.
This spring, you don't have to go far to make travel rewarding. Just visit choicehotels.com and book a stay at any of these hotels. You'll earn triple Choice Privileges points or triple airline miles.
I've been everywhere.
Triple your rewards, only at choicehotels.com. Choice Hotels. We'll see you there.
Today's Chevrolet players of the game: Darius Washington from Memphis, Francisco Garcia from Louisville. In recognition of their determination and outstanding play, Chevy makes a $1,000 contribution to each university's general scholarship fund. Chevy, an American revolution. 1 point, Louisville leads, 7.7 to go. And at the other end, Giannini is in, and he is fouled off the bench. First time today. Brad Giannini, a sophomore from Alpharetta, Georgia.
You know what's interesting there? He's trying to use the clock. I think I might have taken the bucket just then. He was ahead of the field. And I know it's a little more difficult. He is a good free throw shooter.
He's perfect, as a matter of fact. He's 8 for 8 for the year. Make it 9 for 9. How about that substitution? 6'1" sophomore from Alpharetta. And he's trying to go 10 for 10 for the year. Nope.
Gotta go in a hurry.
2-point game. Washington.
Well, he got hit.
Foul on Garcia.
He got hit. And you want sports? You can see all the sports you want here with Washington, because in air, once again, he's found a way to make contact.
There's Garcia. And he will go to the line where he is 2 of 3 today.
And they're going to check where he's going to shoot it from there.
Exactly.
A quick look like it may have been a 3. This will give us a look. Both behind right there. He's in air. He can cross that line in air. That's not a problem.
Darius Washington will go to the free throw line for 3 shots.
He's shooting 3.
And do the quick math, folks. They're down 2. 73 plus 3 equals a win. And he's a freshman.
For the season, 72%. If he hits 3 in a row, Memphis goes to the NCAA championship. 2 to go.
Boy, does that take the pressure off right now. He's got to go 1 for 2 for a tie. You can't describe the pressure here. Verne, I will be hard-pressed to tell you right now that if you'll see a more pressurized situation this year in this tournament as we're watching right here.
Tournament's on the line. Louisville wins.
Somebody's got to go help that kid out.
And the first man there is John Calipayme.
Please remain in your seats. For the presentation of the championship.
He needed 3. He could convert only 1. And sadly for Darius Washington Jr., you've seen a moment that he will never, ever forget. He hit the first. He missed numbers 2 and 3. Louisville wins the Conference USA Championship. They will advance to the NCAA tournament. The season has come to a close for the Memphis Tigers. So for Jim Spinarkel, I'm Verne Lundquist saying so long from Memphis, where the final score dramatically 75-74. Coming up next, the Big Ten semifinal. Minnesota takes on top-ranked Illinois. This has been a presentation of CBS Sports, home of the men's NCAA Basketball Championship.